I am D.
And I'm C.
And this is
DC High.
Hey! We're back.
Welcome to DC High.
On Minecraft. So, we completed. We had some technical issues with our audio. So, we have been forced to do a commentary of our video.
Which is even better. Look, I'm the guy walking with the block.
Right. If you've been keeping up with the series, in our last build, we did the tropical fish from the game, from Minecraft, in a very large scale. If you didn't see that, it's on the previous video. But yeah, we used it for a sign for the fish house.
That's right.
More of like a marker for the fish house.
And here you can see C staring off into space.
Right.
And D has placed a singular block.
Right. So what we're doing is we're working on the next epic build on the show. We've done the lighthouse. Now we did the giant fish.
Oh,
so
yeah.
now we're on to the next larger
mega surprise.
Yeah, larger than life build. This is just one of them. This will be a multi-part series as well. Just like the lighthouse was.
Oh yeah.
And it'll run from this week and until next week. And then at the end of the build, we're doing a special mega build.
That's right.
Just for this project we're doing here. I don't know what you're doing in the corner.
I decided to show the corner some love.
So what we are building here is an automated sheep farm. And this is the first part of this.
This is my
series.
Series expertise.
Well, I said series. This is the first part.
No, the sheep farming thing.
Yeah, this is something that C is
built way too many times.
We've done several other times on before we were recording videos.
Larger scale, of course.
Yeah, because the other one we did it in a almost like a factory form.
Oh yeah, it did. And it looked like a factory.
It looked like a factory. It felt like a factory, but it took up so much room. Like, it was massive.
It was about the size of the school.
Yeah.
Yeah, about.
If not larger.
Yeah, imagine the school. Well, I guess you can.
Because we had...
It ain't done yet, but...
Yeah, the school's not fully done yet. But we had, was it 5 of each color?
Yes.
And there's 16 colors. And we put 5 of each color. Or, yeah, 5 of each color. So this place was huge. And we knew we wanted to do it again, but, in this world. But I was worried about it being so large and just plain. So I was like, we got to come up with a creative way to make this automated sheep farm be more functional and look nice.
And here you see me staring at a singular space.
I think you were trying to figure something out. I don't know. We can't hear what we're saying.
Oh, I don't think I had any materials.
Yeah, I think you were checking, and then I was looking. You can see me.
Because you're making me stuff. Oh, ladders. Because I asked you for ladders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Definitely
we thought we had all the material for this build.
Thought.
We were way off. And it was just crazy.
Oh, look at the light. This is so weird commentating.
I know, it's different, isn't it? So now you're putting... why don't you explain what's going on? There we go. This gives you a good chance.
I don't even know what's going on. And I see you placing ladders.
Well, I would say... There, you can see it. So you're putting down...
That's dirt. Because you're going to need to grow grass for the sheep to eat. And in order for the center grass block to stay green, you have to have outer blocks that are green. Otherwise, the center one won't grow back. So that's why there's dirt.
Unless you're outside.
Unless you're outside. And there's a hole for this thing. It's called an observer. The observer will actually watch that grass block in the middle where the sheep is going to be. And every time the sheep takes a munchy munch crunch on that grass, it'll make the dispenser that will be connected by redstone to the observer without a redstone torch at that. It's magic.
Right.
We'll
You-
dispense a shear
You can see
and
the
shear
observer
the
there.
sheep, and
Is
we'll
it in
ultimately
place?
drop it into a hopper that's inside of a mine cart that's on top of a
Another
rail
hopper.
that's on top of another hopper that's attached to a chest where the wool will fall through and collect in the chest.
So you don't have to do anything.
Exactly. The
You have
only
to
like
mindlessly go out to the farm and shear all the sheep.
you just
and
gotta
then-
make sure you keep your shears up
yeah,
in
and
your
then
chest on the top.
what ultimately led to us doing this is we like doing these wild builds,
Right.
and it's more fun to do it in survival because you feel like you earned it. You're more proud of the
Yeah,
build,
to say
you
the
know,
least.
because it does take some work to do on here. And I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, and we got it's tiresome. Like I was saying, shearing the sheep, and then if you want it colored, it means you would have to keep a steady supply of all the dyes, which can become a pain after a while.
Oh yeah, I can.
Because you're like, oh, how many pieces of wool do we need? Oh, we need 300 pieces of wool. And you're like, well, it's going to take like 2 days for me to get all that. Like literally,
zombie is extra.
yeah, it literally take you like 2 days of gameplay to do that. But with this, it's constantly doing it. You don't have to do anything. Yeah, that's what I was checking. That's what I saw.
Oh yeah.
I kept hearing about that. I tried to beat him with a torch. And then I could just
Torching him.
torch him. Unless it's raining, then that absolutely sucks. 'Cause it's pointless.
It's useless.
Yeah, it doesn't have the effect. Oh yeah, speaking of that white horse, have you noticed there's been a surprise out in
In
the farm?
the ex donkey shed.
Yeah, the donkey shed.
Yeah, I seen the
Not
horse.
donkey shay. Oh, you seen it recently?
I seen one horse in there.
I found out that it's wheat that tames them, not apples. Apples is what they munch on.
No, a golden apple will automatically tame them.
Yeah, but to originally tame them, it's just wheat, not apples. Apples are the treats that you give them. I seriously have been collecting apples for like a week.
For a horse.
And I've been feeding this freaking horse
For like a
apple
week.
after apple after apple. And I was like,
Why
how
won't you love
long?
me?
I was like, why can't it tame him? I was like, this is ridiculous. Something's wrong. Plus the fact I'd hold the apple up and he wouldn't come to me.
I did that wrong.
And then
that's right.
I went over to the other chest we had. I popped it open and I grabbed out some wheat. And I walked right over to it and that little, if he had a tail, it would have been waggling. And I was like, are you kidding me? And I threw like 5 at him and I finally tamed him. I hopped on him and tamed him.
Oh, I forgot to say, in order to place the track on top of the hopper, you have to be crouched down or you can't place it on there. It's a weird thing they got.
So there you can see the redstone in the back. And basically the point of the glass blocks is just to house the sheep. To
And
display it.
constantly let light through too
Yeah,
for
so
the grass block.
for the grass, yeah. It's
You can only use glass because you have to be able to regrow that grass.
or you keep doing it like that.
Oh yeah. Well, that's because I needed the hopper spout.
Oh
to
yeah, that's
face
right.
over
You were
there.
trying to get the spout to face that direction.
And there's the chest for the shears.
I realized once I put this glass up in it that I didn't dye it white. So it's just clear glass.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if I need to come back in the end and fix this. I noticed this later.
I'm not quite sure.
I'm not sure either.
I think this is technically when we actually explain the process.
I think we were.
Well,
Because
y'all got a head start on it.
yeah,
That-
because you
that
could see the redstone's what keeps everything active. I think you're double checking your work is what's going on. Or you're, yeah, you look like you're double checking yourself.
Yeah, I did that wrong. Because that's not supposed to be under the observer. It's supposed to be a block up.
Yeah, I said that originally when you placed that chest at. I said that looks too far back, and you said no, that's right. And I was like, no, I remember from the pre-build. I was like, I remember the chests were really close when you walked in,
Right.
so you could actually walk past it
Oh,
on the
yeah.
way to the ladder.
I forgot to leave one open for the sheep to get in.
Yeah, I had to remind you. I was like, yeah, you forgot to leave a spot open for this. That's a bad thing about using glass. unless you
'Cause
have.
once it's gone, it's gone. Unless you have Silk Touch, like
Yeah.
I had the whole time, and we could have used it to save glass.
Yeah, you probably should have done
Oh yeah. See, afterthoughts.
that. All right. You learn.
And then you get less glass or
I
more
don't know
glass.
what we're doing.
We're like, that's the dispenser. Oh yeah, crap. How are we gonna get the grass to grow? C didn't get any grass block to put in there. Something doesn't look right here.
Yeah, we wind up having it. What did we grab them off camera?
I don't remember.
But I kept telling you, I was like, all you do is put a torch near it. You have to at least have one.
Right.
But as long as you have one, all you do is put a torch near it. All it needs is a light source. It doesn't necessarily have to be sunlight. As long as it's a light period. Because actually, in our subway, I have grass growing. Which eventually I want to show once I'm completed with this massive project I've been doing on the sides. So I think we're coming near to the end of this video.
Yeah.
So just remember to subscribe to this video. And if you like this, check out the other Minecraft videos we've done. Probably displayed on the screen right now.
Hit the bell icon for notifications for your newest video drop. That's right. Drop that video.
Drop that video. And comment what you think this build is, by the way.
Yeah, go
We'll
ahead and
remind
comment.
everybody in the next one if you think you know what this epic build is. But yeah, there we are. We're out. We'll see you next time.
On DC High.